I now recall my divine essence from all timelines, dimensions, and agreements not aligned with my highest truth. I revoke any soul contracts or covenants made knowingly or unknowingly that have diverted my original timeline. I command the restoration of my authentic path in accordance with divine will. I seal my field in truth, sovereignty, and divine light. I am untouchable to frequencies of manipulation, mimicry, and deceit. I remove my energy from timelines in this reading. Hello, welcome to Spiritual Revelations Tarot. Doing a reading now based on a upside down pyramid. And let's get started and see what Spirit wants us to know. All right. The first question in this pyramid is how your ancestors view you. And we have the Princess of Water. All right. Your ancestors. How do your ancestors view you? Okay, the Princess of Water. Give me a moment. The Princess of Water. The Princess of Water, the card meaning Spirit wants you to take it easy. All right, we said this again. We said this in a previous reading. It's okay to take a break, take a routine. And the Princess of Water can often be referred to as a baby, especially a baby girl. She could also refer to any super feminine person of exceptional beauty who is deeply into their external appearances. This card refers to someone who has an extremely young way of dealing with emotions and deals with a great jealousy. This person may be extremely clingy and needy and unable to make decisions. The Princess of Water. This is how Spirit views this person in this reading. All right. Let's take a look at how people view this Princess of Water. Turning the card over, and they view this Princess of Water as how people see you, the Princess of Water. They see you as taking a risk. They see you as taking a risk on a situation. Okay. This and the sign on this food card is an Aquarius. All right. Next card is, how do you really feel? The Princess of Water. How do you really feel? All right. Turn on the card. You feel like the Prince of Fire, ready to take charge, to move forward, to take action. So, what is the overall message of this reading, Spirit? Let me turn the card over. This message is about the name on the card, Sankofa. Let's look this up here. One moment. You look up this. These are the same cards coming out again. So somebody is not listening. All right, let's take a look. What does this card want to say? What is the meaning of this card? All right. The card means there is a treasure or a lesson or an opportunity in your past. It is time to go back and fetch it. Look through old photos, look at old writings, and don't ignore any signs that come leading you backward in time. It says, in the beginning, there was a fool, and we have the fool here on how people see you. All right? In the beginning, there was a fool, and in the end, there was a griot, Griot, a riot. Griot. Oh, okay. If this card is your mission on Earth, you are the keeper of stories. You are the one to weave the stories together into ways that inspire your clan. Live out the wisdom in the stories you learn by making a tough decision. By making tough decisions. It is also imperative for you to pay attention to the patterns that pop up in your life. All these patterns help to guide your storytelling. Stories are patterns. Observation, knowing, and storytelling should all be developed. Storytelling is your big medicine. Beware of using your gift to spread gossip and judgment. Beware of gossip-loving people. All right. The overall message of this spread is to beware of using your gift to spread gossip and judgment. Beware of gossiping, loving people. And you are the keeper of stories. So, whatever basically saying is that what you hear, keep it to yourself and don't repeat it. All right? Spirit says don't participate in that. All right. Let's take a look at the next card here. So now we know this spread is regarding a princess of water. All right. Water signs can be Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. And people see you as a person who takes risks. Okay? And how you truly feel is that you are the Prince of Fire. You go after what you want. All right? And the overall message is beware of gossipers. Because you are the keeper of stories. Basically saying you don't repeat the stories people tell you. All right? Now, our next question is what not to do. Spirit is telling you, let's turn over to the next card, not to move forward. What? This is a Cancer card coming up as not to move forward. The Chariot. Not to move forward. The Chariot. Not to move forward in a situation. Why? Because Spirit wants you to go within. God within. Spirit says, do not do the Chariot, and the Chariot represents you may be feeling that your capacities seem terribly limited, but you are not one-dimensional, Spirit is saying. You are truly not an I. What? You are a we. Be careful about which voice you identify as an I, because it can keep you from realizing your other truths. Expand your perception of self and go into the deepest recesses of your emotions. Spirit is basically saying there is no I, because we are all connected in some way. Spirit wants you to expand your perception of yourself and go into the deepest recesses of your emotions about how you feel about a situation. You do not need to let the demons within the subconscious keep you bound. Rise above emotion into the thinking of your inner God self This card asks you to hold strong to righteousness no matter how much the emotions tug on you. There is no I. It is. You are a we. Oh. We because you and spirit. There's a God within all of us. That's why Spirit says, do not move forward until you understand that there is no I, because it is a we. It is you and God within. So you don't need to let demons within your subconsciousness to keep you bound. Why? Because God is within all of us. And who is the highest over demons? God is. All right, that's what God said for us not to do. Okay, so the supporting card to this Chariot card is the healing tree. So basically, God is saying, your spirit is telling you to heal yourself within. Don't move forward until you heal yourself within. Okay. And this is the healing tree. Let's take a look at what the healing tree wants us to learn about the we. Let's see. One moment. All right. The healing tree. It states that your healing will come with the assistance of nature, spirits, healing herbs, or looking at your own inner shadow. Right, your inner shadow. Because previously we stated that Spirit does not want you to think of yourself as I, because Spirit is within you, so that's why we are a we. And your healing will come with the assistance of natural spirits, herbs, or looking at your own inner shadow. There are parts of you that are starving. There are also agreements that must be kept in order to remain healthy. This is in regards to the body, mind, and spirit. All right? So we can't move on until we acknowledge ourselves and our inner knowing that we have spirit within us. And that is why Spirit says that we are never alone, because it's within. So Spirit wants you to look within and heal yourself before you move forward. All right? So let's take a look at the next question on the cards. What you should do. What should you do? We know what not to do. So what should we do, Spirit? The King of Fire. We should be in our authentic, we should be our authentic self here. All right, after we heal, then we can take action. All right, and the supporting card to this is the King of Earth. So Spirits wants you to be your authentic self, your fire, like the King of Fire, and take action. At the same time, to remain grounded as the King of Earth. Same message as before. Now, let's take a look at the past here. In the past, there was a lover. Okay? You both were probably lovers. Okay? In the present, let's turn the card over. We have the sun. Things are looking bright. In the future, we have the Prince of Air. That is the Prince of Swords coming in. All right. Let me use the tarot to clarify these cards. I'm going to clarify the past, the present, and the future. Let's take a look. Now, if these cards keep repeating, that means someone is not listening or learning. Because it's the second time I got these cards, I believe. Spirit, clarify the lovers. Clarify the lovers, Spirit. Who are these lovers? Clarify the lovers. Okay. In the past, 3 cards jumped out. So the lover is the King of Swords. Making an offer as the Knight of Coins. And they are coming either to someone who has a broken heart, or he has a broken heart. He or she may has a broken heart. So the lovers was clarified by the King of Swords, and the next card is the Knight of Coins, making an offer or offering to help. And the third card is the Three of Swords, offering to help someone with a broken heart. Okay. Bottom of the deck is Judgment here. All right, let's clarify the sun in the present moment. Spirit, clarify the sun in the present moment. Clarify the sun in the present moment, Spirit. Clarify the sun in the present moment. Okay, that's too many cards. Clarify the sun in the present moment, Spirit. Clarify the sun. Okay. The card that jumped out is the Tower. So something in the present is going to be either shocking, we don't know. Let me take a look at the card at the bottom of the deck. Is the Two of Wands. So somebody is planning something. Let's take and verify the Tower. Spirit, clarify the Tower. Clarify the Sun and the Tower, Spirit. Clarify the Sun and the Tower, Spirit. Oh. All right, the Sun and the Tower is clarified by the Magician. All right, so the Sun can either be about self, or the Sun represents happiness, or a Sun can represent a son. And a Tower is here, can be something devastating, or it can be something shocking. So the Tower came out for the Sun, and the Tower was clarified by the Magician. Now this is somebody who is using all the tools necessary to gain victory in something, or to create a new life, or a person who is manipulating things. All right. Clarify the future, Spirit. The Prince of Air. Clarify the Prince of Air, Spirit. Clarify the Prince of Air. Clarify the Prince of Air. Clarify the Prince of Air. Prince of Air. Okay. The Prince of Air is clarified by the Page of Coins. That's that. Okay. And the Lovers. Now, in the past, there was a King of Swords. That King of Swords can be any air sign. Gemini, Aquarius, and which is the other one? Let me see it. Gemini. Okay. Aquarius. And I want to say Libra. Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. If I made a mistake, don't beat me up. Okay, moving on. So, that person wants to make an offer to someone who had a broken heart that was in the past. And the present is the Sun, a Tower. The Magician is trying to make things happen. All right? And be happy. Somebody's trying to manipulate a situation. All right? In the future, we have the Prince of Air, who is bringing in the Page of Coins, good news, and money or something with a lover. All right, so what's the end result of this situation, Spirit? What's the end result of this situation? somebody. We had the Six of Pentacles. Somebody wants to give equally. And here's the Chariot. They want to move forward. And we said previously what not to do was the Chariot. You're not supposed to move forward until you are healed and understand that there is no I, there is we. All right? You have to heal and go within. All right? So somebody is here, wants to give equally and move forward. Okay, sorry for the interruption. I left off with the Chariot. Now, Spirit said what not to do. Spirit said don't move on. You need to heal yourself first. And I asked, what is the end result here? Somebody wants to give equally. They want to move forward. This is the Chariot. But Spirit says don't move forward until you are healed. All right? The next card that came out is the Eight of Swords. Someone here is stuck in their head. They're unable to make a decision because they're not healed. All right? And someone went ahead and took the Fool's journey. All right? Because we had a Fool card here again. And the last card is the Seven of Staffs. Now this person, after going on this fool's journey, now they have to stand their ground and protect themselves. And that is the reading for today. So the main message of this spread is to be the keeper of stories. All right, so whatever gossip that is going around, Spirit says, don't spread it. Just let it stop with you. All right, because we don't know. We can't rely on other people's feeling. What other people are saying. You have to go within and heal yourself and determine what moves you want to make. How do you truly feel about a situation? What you think caused any problems? Did you cause it? And if so, analyze. Just go within to examine your feelings before you move on so you can heal yourself before you move on. That's the moral of this story. Thank you. If you resonated with this, please press the thumbs up button and join Spiritual Revelations Tarot. Bye.